Hello, my fellow viewers. I'm the viewer. And this was going to be a Transformers Brimstone knockoff review. Right here, or in other words, hang on, bring this up. Unleashed Transform Warrior. Pterosaur, or if you really want to get technical, Pterosaur. Alright. And obviously, you can clearly see, barely out of the box. Well, it's a knockoff, so I wasn't too surprised, but as soon as I opened it, the ball joint itself just broke clean off. I know. I don't know what to say. I opened it just to mess around with it right before I was going to do the comparison, and just broke right off. And not just here too, but also here in the hand. Right there, you see. The plastic broke right there too. It's not broken here, but I'm being extra careful with it. And his thumbs are extremely stiff, so I'm not even going to try to move those. Let's see. I'm being extra careful with this remaining ball joint, so I'm like, ugh. And right here, let's take a look at the cyber key that it came with. And yes, it's even listed as Cyber Planet Key. So of course it was. And this is actually an interesting one. It's all blue. And they did try to replicate how they did it in, the other ones with the original. But it's blue instead of green. But there is an actual blue Jungle Planet key, and that came packaged with a re-release of Backstop. So, that's just one thing to keep in mind. But at least this key itself isn't too bad. It is roughly the same size as an original one. And it's also the same length and width too. And it still works when you plug it in. Okay, why does that keep happening? Okay, ever since I opened this box, this other wing just doesn't want to deploy properly. Yeah. Or is it only with this key? Okay, stick in the original. Huh. Will you look at that? So when I use this one, okay, now they both come out. Well, is it camera side now? One more time. Okay. God damn. Huh. Well, either way, this key works just fine. I don't see why not. I mean, if you're able to find this one by itself, which I'm pretty sure you can't because it was a pain in the ass to get this one, but it's not too bad of a key. Alright, so let's take a look at this box right here. So let's see. Unleashed Transform Warrior. That's Wild Animal Fatale. And then we have Robot Fatale. And there's the Attack the Fatale. We have key. Let's see, snap out attack blades. Welcome to Tyrannosaurus. What the hell is this? Enter the code from the Cyber Planet Key inside package for more information. Warrior info. God damn. Activates key. Tyrannosaurus. It's not even the same one. Is it talking about this one? H3 and up. Well, that is the box for you. Anyway, I guess just to go over the basics. I mean, his articulation ultimately is exactly the same as this Brimstone, because there is another knockoff of Brimstone, but it's in even worse shape. Not that it's in. Well, I'm pretty sure if you did manage to get it, you probably get a broken one. But it's like bare bone, where all this is hollow, no cyber key. It's completely gray, purple, and orange, and not the good shade of orange. But for this one, I don't know. I've seen this one on a few other websites before, but they're on. Okay, look, I didn't recognize the currency, so I didn't even attempt to buy it. But right here, you can see that's kind of open right there. Actually, it's kind of open all over this damn thing. And like earlier, this thing is riddled, at least in a lot of key points, of gold plastic. Now, and I dropped it. And yeah, right here, let's see, this entire crotch torso area thingy is complete gold plastic, which is why I'm being extra careful when I move this ball joint. This foot is gold plastic. Not his thumb, well, his thumb and his wrist area is gold plastic, which is why it broke there. If you're able to see, make it closer. Yeah, right there, you can see how this cracked right there. It didn't crack here, but again, his thumb can move, but I'm not even going to attempt to move that because I know for a fact it's going to break it. And because, of course, the ball joint right here on his hand is also made of gold plastic. Or at least, I don't get why you say gold, it's more like a copper color, but it's made of that same type of material. Now, the swivel here, well, not the peg here, not the peg, where the ball joint goes here, the purple thing, it can move, it can twist and everything, but again, since it's that gold plastic, I'm being extra careful. And heck, I'm worried that right there, it's gold plastic right there where his neck is. So he doesn't have any head, at least from what I see, it looks like he has head rotation, but I've been trying and I'm not even going to attempt with that gold plastic base. And I guess not too long ago I saw one video that Mecha Z made about that Chewbacca figure, which made me mortified for the Menazor figure I was getting, because at least he supposedly also had gold plastic, but at least the gold plastic here is at the very least in way a billion times better shape than what this was, and I could tell that this material is very, very similar to that Star Wars Chewbacca Transformer figure. But, you know, I already have my answer. Now, something that kind of bugs me about this quote-unquote recolor of Brimstone is that... Okay. So, we have the original Brimstone right here, and we have our Transform Warrior. Let's take a look at Undermine and Repugnance first. So, we have Undermine. He has a bunch of green all over him, specifically 2 shades of green. And he also has he has hints of blue and gold paint all over him with some silver at the top of his head. Now Repugnance here, primarily he's much warmer than Brimstone than Undermine. He's got orange, red, and black, and it's actually, ironically enough, the same color. Or at least maybe that is gold plastic what he has there too. Or maybe it's just a better formula because, you know, they're both made in China, but, you know, this one actually had quality control to it. And if you're wondering, yes, I did paint I painted his claws on his hands and his feet silver to match his silver head, because when I got him, he wasn't painted there and he looked weird. Because, you know, his brother has gold paint on his claws, on hands and feet, so I just did that. But you can see, at the very least, you can see that there is some consistency between recolors. Now, this begs the question: what was going on their heads? What was going on with, I don't know, whoever made his heads? Because the colors are just all over the place. We got yellow, well, 2 shades of yellow. They painted it purple. They painted it this weird greenish gold color. Again, gold plastic in vital areas. Purple again. And I can tell that they attempted to... You can't say that they didn't attempt to get the same colors as the original Brimstone. Because right here, his arms are the same color. I'm not sure if you'll see that, but at least right here, the arms are the same color. And right here, by his leg, you can also tell that it's the same color. That's the same type of, at least the same colored plastic. And for some reason, they swapped the positions of his legs. As you can see, this one has his pterodactyl head here and his tail leg here, where it's the reverse on this one. But obviously, due to unforeseen issues, I can't exactly swap the positions now, can I? Right here, they painted the exact same type of purple on his crest right here, but obviously to a lesser extent. Hang on, I'm not sure if you can see that with the damn flash. It's too dark. I'm recording to the damn morning. Yeah, right here. Get rid of that. On his wings, they even painted it the same type of purple as well. And they tried to replicate the yellow along his wings right there as well. And for some reason, obviously, his whole chest and his head are just, they're like freaking blood red, actually. It's really red. And again, they didn't have to, but they also put some, I actually like this little detail they did with this color right here. Kind of wish that the original Brimstone had something like that, other than just a weird beige chest. But that's a complaint for another day. And let's see. They painted his claws here gold to match the gold paint, but this is just regular orange plastic that they used here. Let's see. I don't know if they even took away the made in China stuff here, because they slapped it all over the box. No, right here. They even, oh no, never mind. I mean, it looks like it was meant to be painted purple here on the original, but I don't know, maybe it just rubbed off due to age, where it's more prominent here on this one. And they both have red eyes. Again, same color, not the exact same color, but they were trying to get the same color of head. Okay, with having the Brimstone transformed here already, I guess we can transform him to the best of our abilities. Again, I'm being as careful as I can with his thumbs here, because they already broke here. I'm not trying to break it there too, or I'm just not trying to break it even more. Twist it right there. I gotta pull the whole thing. Yeah, you gotta move from my stuff. Oh my god, no. I think it's not breaking. Shit. Okay, yeah, it doesn't go that far. Yeah, there you go. Twist it down right there. Damn. So, twist. Again, I'm gonna be very careful here, because this entire piece is just gold. Flip it over there. That gets in the way. Put that there. I will say this peg, they even painted the peg right there. Actually, no, this is an entirely new piece. Where on this one, I mean, it is another piece on this one as well, but it's less noticeable. Hey, I guess this right here, yeah, perfect. You can see the green yellow and the orange yellow. So they didn't even try to match the plastic. Really? There you go. I feel twist that. I mean, there you go. Can't exactly move his thumbs because, they'll break. And this is where his head is supposed to go. But on the account of it, yeah, right, it just focus. Come on. There you go. right here. It just popped clean off when I opened the box. I mean, the paint detail it's not too savvy on this head. Never mind. How did I not notice that? Look at this. They remember to paint his eyes on both. Oh my god, I'm not sure if you'll see. Never mind. His eyes are blue here, but they're purple here. And obviously you can see that they could have done a bit more on the purple paint here. And I had no idea that it was painted here, but not here. Kind of like how he has orange here and here, but I know this is a bootleg, but damn. Obviously his head would go there. I don't know, maybe if I find a strong enough glue, and I could be able to stick it back on, but to a limiting degree. That's how he's supposed to look like, obviously. Just hold it right there, just hold it right there. And yeah, they're actually, both figures are around the same size, same length. I wouldn't say same weight, because obviously there's different quality on plastic on this one. Let's see. Again, everything moves on this one, and yes, his mouth is gold plastic because of course it is. Okay, so as another while editing update. So just a while ago, I put a hefty amount of JB welds on this ball joint that broke, but it's easy. I didn't like that sound. It's easy if you just unscrew everything and then put the ball joint back on with that little purple piece, so it doesn't keep flying off because of the weight of this. And it stands pretty well, but because of course things have to happen off camera, he's breaking right there. Not sure if you'll see that line right here. Breaking at the solder. Yeah, but that's it. I just wanted to show that. And yeah, that's about it. This is the unleashed Transform Warrior. You know, and otherwise, although Brimstone. I can't stand him for obvious reasons. And not exactly a what's the word? A must get. This is the only one that even sold up on eBay, and I just snagged it when I could. But obviously, I'm going to be, you know, making a few comments. What the heck? What the hell? Okay, so apparently, not sure if you'll see that, but apparently there's some sort of lubricant inside this ball joint. Yeah, there's a lubricant here too. Weird. Either way, you don't have to get it, but man, if you have time to waste, money to spend. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. Actually, it wasn't even that expensive to begin with. It was like what? Yeah, $25. So again, if you want to get one, be my guest. But the only other place I found it was again on a place I didn't recognize its currency, or just get an actual Brimstone. But if you want a recolor of that, you like better off painting it yourself, because at least I had bad luck with this one. Well, either way, I'm the viewer. Thank you for watching.